So this should do a little less than half. Okay, so here is the Hydrapple back on the field. Let's call. Oh wow! Wow, that was a whole bunch of nothing. God dang it! Calamari Salutations, everyone. Squid here, bringing you week 2 of the YCL Season 9. This week we face off against Spartan and his Ontario Meloetta. So let's check the matchup. So this is the matchup that we face up against this week. The team that he has is on the left side of the screen, and he has Great Tusk and Hydrapple as the main focuses of his team. But let's not forget about that Volcarona, which might be scary after a setup. And his Terra captains are a bit underwhelming, gotta say. Though Misdreavus does have a shot of coming, because it's really good against some members of my team. As for my squad, Chiyu looks really nice in this matchup, because he has absolutely no resists to Chiyu's dual stabs, so that's really good. So we're gonna try and capitalize on Chiyu mostly for this week. And the team is structured around the fish from hell. So let's see what we cooked up for this week. So we start off again with the Chiyu, because it's our primary mon for this week. So we have Nasty Plot, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, and Flame Charge. Nasty Plot and Flame Charge are setup options that we have, because Chiyu can really wreck a number on his team, especially if I get a Nasty Plot for free. Even though he has Klefki, I can freely switch in on the Klefki, because Prankster doesn't work against Dark type mons, so we can also pretty freely come in on the Klefki if he decides to do so. Mirror Herb, that's the item that you see up there. And Mirror Herb is here because Chiyu is also designed to switch in directly on the Volcarona. So if he brings in the Volcarona, I'm just gonna go into Chiyu and possibly get a Quiver Dance for myself. Imagine, guys, Quiver Dance Chiyu. Imagine, just imagine. And hopefully Chiyu can completely obliterate him from there, because if I get Chiyu at +1/+1, nothing will really stop it. Even the Hydrapple. I do expect the Hydrapple to come in and be Assault Vest with max special defense, because it's the only thing that can remotely even take hits from the fish from hell. But even so, if we set up, it's still not gonna be nice for him. Next we go into the Scissor. Chiyu brings in Hydrapple, so we wanted a way to deal with the Hydrapple. And the best way that I have on my team, I think it's Scissor. U-turn will gain me momentum and I can Swords Dance on it, or Klefki even. Dual Wing Whip is to catch a switch in on the Volcarona that probably thinks that can wall all of my moves. And Bullet Punch, I just really need Bullet Punch for this match to dent holes on his. So the main mon that's actually stopping Scissor is Mandibus. That's why I have to have a way to get around the Mandibus. Enters Swampert. So Swampert is here as a pivoting mon, as a rocks mon, but most importantly, I want to chip down the Mandibus. That's why we have the Rocky Helmet, to potentially chip it down with some U-turns that it goes for, Ice Punch to hit it super effectively, and if it wants to roost we can Earthquake it, and or just pivot out of it and go into something that deals a bunch of damage, like let's say Chiyu. Yeah, Chiyu is really good. Have I mentioned Chiyu is really good? So Swampert is mainly here as a pivoting chip down Mandibus mon. So I think I have a pretty good core. Now I just want to patch up some holes on my team. And I do have a weak switching into Great Tusk right now, so I had to come up with something else. That's why we decided to bring Vileplume this week with a max defense, a bold nature, with Strength Sap, Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder is mostly for the Volcarona and the Klefki that might think that they can come in on the Vileplume. And we have Stellar Terra because it's the best Terra to still be able to check Great Tusk. I can also just strength sap the Great Tusk if it's behind screens, so it's really nice on that regard as well. I think Vileplume can work out pretty nicely. Next we go into Terrapagos. So Terrapagos is dual setup, dual attack this week. With Terra, Starstorm and Flamethrower we hit pretty much all of his team. Main reason stopping this Terrapagos set is the Klefki setting up screens, which will be annoying, and Misdreavus can also function as a pretty good check to the Terrapagos, especially if it's max special defense, because it resists the main Terrapagos stab and can potentially set up Calm Minds alongside it, so it's just a battle of attrition at that point. And it's probably one that we won't win with the Terrapagos versus the Misdreavus, so we want to potentially avoid that. And last but not least, we just wanted a surefire way to not let the Volcarona get out of hand. That's why we have Choice Spend, Basque Legion. Flip turn, Aqua Jet, Wave Crash deal immense amounts of damage even on resisted mons like the Hydrapple and the Slowking. And we just have Ice Fang if we do want to catch that Hydrapple on the switching, which might be the switching that he has. And Flip Turn for Momentum is also pretty good. These are pretty much the 6 that we're bringing. We will now hop on into the match. Alrighty guys, and here we are for the match against Spartan. He brought basically what a lot of people actually brought against me during mocks, so that's okay. I think that's what I'm going to run. So everyone, literally everyone I mocked this week led with Hydrapple. So I'm gonna lead Scissor to counter that. Watch him not lead Hydrapple, guys. Just watch him. Okay, so he's locked in. Good luck, have fun to Spartan. And let's make this battle a fun one. Yeah, hopefully Chiyu can do some pretty good things. Okay. Of course, he didn't lead Hydrapple. Guys, why? Why? Okay, so do I want to take a foul play? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go straight into Swampert, which is kind of my Mandibus check, so we're gonna go for that. Did he switch? He didn't. Okay, so a little bit of chip on the Mandibus, which is nice. I'm gonna set up the Stealth Rock, I think. Yes, we're gonna Stealth Rock. Oh, we can Stealth Rock. Okay, fine, fine. He kind of fast, not necessarily because fast because he does have more natural speed than Swampert. Oh, he goes for the foul play. Okay, so we're kind of chipping down the Mandibus, which is nice. Okay, a little bit of chip. I think he's gonna go for the recovery this turn. I'm gonna flip turn and try to cut the damage that I'm dealing to the Mandibus. Okay, that was a crit, unfortunate. That sounds to me something like max defense. So I think Chiyu is gonna do a bunch to him. But actually the safest play is to go for Terrapagos. Okay, safest play here. I think I'm gonna straight go for the Flamethrower because Misdreavus does wall the Terrapagos quite well, if it's max special defense mainly. So I think I'm just gonna damage it a bit and then switch out. That's probably my best bet. He just stays in. Oh wow. That actually dealt a lot less damage than I wanted. Okay, I think I can keep this game. Actually, I think he's gonna Would he stay in or recover? I think he wants to recover with this. I mean, he can also just... No, if he stays in, he's gonna risk me knocking it out. So I think I'm gonna just flamethrower. Okay, he was just straight up ready to give up this. Okay. Okay, my man. Just flamethrower then. That's the whole thing I'm gonna reveal to him right now. Okay, this is gonna be not very effective. Okay, so we don't get back to full. Unfortunate. Am I still taunted? I'm still taunted. God dang it. I'm gonna try to KO it. It's at that range where it might or might not KO. It does KO. Really nice. Really nice. Okay. And now I should be at full again. Oh no. Ah. I really wanted to be at full. I think with some pivoting I can eventually get Terrapagus at full again. So it's not the end of the world. So he sends out Pam, and Pam is the Misdreavus. I think I'm gonna go straight for Chi-Yu. There's not much that Misdreavus can do to me. I think the worst thing is Perish Trap, but would he go for that? Try to burn me. Nah, not gonna work. Okay, so now I can just really predict that he's gonna go for Hydrapple and go straight for the Scissor. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This time, this way, I even preserve the Mirror Herb if he tries to go for a setup or something like that. And now Scissor is pretty free, now that he's out of, what's it called, Mandibus. Yeah, because we get the double. He goes into Hydrapple. Say this is Hydra. Oh, this is Hydrapple. Nice one. So we're gonna U-turn now. And hopefully he goes into Volcarona. Oh, into Klefki. Okay, that works as well. If he goes Klefki, I can go right back into Chi-Yu. Or... is it Chi-Yu that I want? I could go Terrapagos. No, because if I go Terrapagos, he goes into Misdreavus and I have to start this again. So I think I'm gonna do this. And just straight Flamethrower. To try to chip down HP from the Klefki. That's the deal. Flamethrower is a neutral hit on the Hydrapple as well, so that's not the end of the world. But I do count on the Hydrapple being Assault Vest Max Special Defense. So this should do a little less than half. Okay, so here is the Hydrapple, back on the field. Let's oh wow. Wow, that was a whole bunch of nothing. God dang it. Wow. I'm surprised by how little that dealt. So I need to be at +2 to 1 hit to hit KO it. Okay. Back into this guy. Okay. So we should be able to... let's see. What should we do actually? Do we Swords Dance and try to pressure the Klefki that way? No. Not yet. Okay, so if he goes Klefki, I think the way to do this is actually go Terrapagos. No, I think I want to set up the rocks. That's what I want to do. Because he's just switching around and stuff. And I'm gonna Stealth Rock first. If he goes into Hydrapple, that's honestly fine by me. Oh, he sets up spikes. Okay, that also works. Okay, we trade a little bit of hazards here. So what I'm gonna do now is just go straight into this guy. Hoping that the damage isn't enough so that we recover back to full. Okay, he reflects. And we're still not gonna be in range for the full HP next turn. That's unfortunate. He withdraw. And probably into... Was this... This was Misdreavus. Okay. And hopefully we are now at full. Not quite. Okay. Think I'm gonna Flamethrower and gauge damage. He didn't set up light screen, so that's huge. That's really good. We're faster. Oh wow. He tries to burn me. Huh, interesting. Try to negate my super effective, my full HP. Yeah, that's probably the reason. But that does allow me to get a hit off on it, which is really good. So if he's not setting up, I think I can set up another Calm Mind. What's he gonna go for? Oh, he paint splits. Okay. I see. So he went another way of dealing with the Terrapagos. I can still set up on it, though. If this is the best way he has to damage me, I think I can freely set up. Right? Let's go for another one. Worst case scenario would actually him going into what's it called? Great Tusk, and Great Tusk being faster should just KO me. Yeah, that's actually bad. Maybe I should have just attacked this turn. Okay. What's he gonna do? Power Gem. Okay. That dealt a whole lot of nothing. So, what's my issue here? My issue is him going into Great Tusk, right? I also wanted to know how many turns of Reflect. He still has 3. Okay, but I think I attack now. I should be able to 2-hit KO it. Okay. I think I don't want anything to come in for free, so I'm just gonna straight up Flamethrower until I die. Probably my best bet. I think he's gonna stay in with this regardless. Is there any other way I can do this without sacking the Terrapagos? I don't think so. I mean, I could go into this, but that wouldn't net me much. No, I think I just KO the Misdreavus. And then when he goes for Great Tusk, I just attack it. I think that's my best bet. He's out of Reflect, which is good. But I still don't have a clear way to go around the Klefki, which is kind of a bummer. And Stanley comes out again. Okay. I suppose it's gonna set up screens. I could take this chance to Rapid Spin and remove hazards, right? Is that too bad? I think I'm gonna Rapid Spin. Okay, he light screens. Okay, so now should be faster than pretty much anything. So I think I Flamethrower now? Or do I want to stall out screens? I think I want to stall out screens. Go for another Calm Mind. Even if he goes into Volcarona, it shouldn't do much. So 6 turns remaining now. You're gonna take a while before you break me. Okay, I'm +4/+4. Think I'll Rapid Spin again. He attacked me, okay. So this guarantees that Terrapagos is faster than anything. That's the way. That's the thing. Okay. So how many turns are remaining of screens? I want to know. I think it should be 5. Yeah, 5. So I'll just Calm Mind once again. So at the end of this turn it will be 4 turns of screens. Okay, so we get to +6/+6. Now we have 3 screen turns remaining. I think I'm gonna Rapid Spin once again and Calc damage on Klefki. So damage on Klefki should range from about 60% to 70%. So what I'm gonna do, I think I timed it right. So I'm gonna Rapid Spin this turn and KO it next turn. Okay, so now we attack. And hopefully we KO it in one go. We should, from my calcs. Maybe he's gonna sack something else and leave the Klefki so he can set up the screens. That could be a possibility. That's what it's gonna do. He's gonna preserve Klefki. Who's Oscar? I don't think we've seen Oscar yet. It's the Great Tusk. So Great Tusk is for sure out of this game. Yeah, I've boosted like 3 times speed or something like that. It's not gonna survive this. Okay, maybe it will survive this. But it's not gonna survive the next hit. That's what I meant. And I don't remember Great Tusk having something like priority, so we're just gonna KO it. That frees Vileplume to just do something else. So how do we do this? This game is not won by any means. I think the way out of this now is just to straight KO the Klefki. Straight KO the Klefki sounds like a plan. Okay. Does he have hazards on the field? No hazards. Okay, so do I just KO it or stall out? I'll just KO it. Yeah, he goes for the light screen. Now, the question is, what does he go next? So I'm basically attacking at +3/+3. Anything will still take a bunch of damage at +3/+3. So it's not the end of the world. So, Klefki out of the way. No, I'm actually attacking at +2/+2. That's right. Okay. So, I think the scariest thing he could go for is Volcarona, but he didn't go for it. He went for the Hydrapple, and that's actually fine. Pretty fine, because I want this thing as chipped down as possible. So let's Terra Starstorm for maximum damage. This should go around half. Okay, a good chunk. Either way. There's the Fick. We lived! What? What? How did we even leave that hit? Whoa! Terrapagus, you beast! Oh my god! Wow! Wow! I'm shocked. I'm shocked we survived that. Wow! I was prepared to say my prayers, say goodbye to Terrapagus, but Terrapagus just refused to die. Yeah, and then we just go into... Okay, Volcarona. Volcarona's probably trying to set up on us. I don't care if it does, because we have Aqua Jet on the Basco Legion to claim the other KO. So we are always won this game. We always won, guys. Oh, Terrapagus just wanted to put the whole team on its back. God dang it, Terrapagus, chill out a bit. Chill out. So we get a really, really nice 6-0 win against Spartan, mainly due to Terrapagus. Terrapagus was the star of the show, for sure. This mon is actually brilliant. I was really impressed. Not gonna lie, really, really impressed by it. Let me know in the comments if you were impressed by Terrapagus, because this sure was a impressive performance. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Squid, jetting out.